There have been studies that have used MRI technology in order to identify changes in brain structure in adults who have experienced abuse or neglect in their childhood. What these studies found were that there were differences in brain structure in 9 different regions of the brain between adults who had experienced child abuse and or trauma and adults who did not. Some, but not all of these differences are as follows. The size of the hippocampus, the region important for memory and learning, is decreased. The size of the corpus callosum, the region important for impulse control, emotional control, and arousal, is decreased. It increased the activity of the amygdala, which has the job of processing emotions and determining reactions to stressful or dangerous situations. What this means is their fight or flight signal was programmed to be on more than it should. When a child is involved with parental alienation, that child's inner map is being sent a very toxic message. Dr. Amy Baker has clearly pointed out in her research and literature 3 parts of the toxic message being sent to children of parental alienation by the alienator. 1. The alienator is the only parent who loves the child, and the child needs the alienator to feel good about themselves. 2. The target parent is dangerous and unavailable. 3. Engaging a relationship with the target parent jeopardizes the child's relationship with the alienator. By encouraging a child to reject one of his or her parents, you are encouraging them to reject half of their own identity. This alone is psychological maltreatment. Prevent Child Abuse America has identified key behaviors in emotional abuse. They are rejecting, isolating, terrorizing, ignoring, corrupting, verbally assaulting, and overpressuring. A child exposed to alienation is exposed to most, if not all, of these behaviors. Prevent Child Abuse America, the Judicial Guide to Child Safety in Custody Cases defines abusive behavior as, quote, a pattern of assaultive and coercive behaviors that operate at a variety of levels: physical, psychological, emotional, financial, and even sexual, that one parent uses against the other. That pattern of behaviors is neither impulsive nor out of control, but it's actually purposeful and instrumental in order to gain compliance or control. Simply put, parental alienation is child abuse. As a professional in the mental health community, I am asking for change. I am asking for legislation to parallel what the research has already proven, that parental alienation should be identified as a form of child abuse. Another change that I would like to see happen is how much weight the courts place on a child's stated preferences in custody battles. Even simply asking the child or children their preference in custody schedule engages them in a loyalty conflict between parents. Alienated children will state what they believe the alienator wants them to say. We would not ask our children if they would want to go to the doctors or the dentist or study for the finals coming up. So then I ask, why are we asking them whether they would like to spend time with their mother or father? Going to the dentist, going to the doctor, studying, and spending time with both parents are beneficial to the well-being of children. Many situations through my experience as a mental health professional engaging in court with cases that involve parental alienation, the statement, "the child by all accounts appeared to be developing well," or something similar, is sometimes used to validate no change in cases where alienation is occurring. As a former child exposed to parental alienation, I say to that, we are really good at faking it. While alienation was a part of my life, I still received Distinguished Honor Roll. I was very social and active in sports, and there were no observed disruptive behaviors. As a mental health professional, I am saddened to say that there's not often a deeper look in the situation by a mental health professional. Again, another reason for change. Thank you.